Talladega Super Speedway is stop 29 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series. It's the Amp Energy 500. Expect to see a great race here today, and it's going to be tough for the points chase, let's put it that way. 18 points every first and second, and 45 from first to third. On the pole for the race at 197 miles an hour, it's Keith Batson in the number 28 Texaco Havoline Ford, alongside him Charles Jackson in the 10. Alexandra Jones and Zohar Munnin as row 2, row 3. Ray Castor in the 94 and Dalton Day in the 17. Row 4 has Ryan Acosta in the 4 and Christopher Martin in the 31. Row 5, Ann Batson in the 3 car, and alongside of her is Aaron Williams. Row 6 has Lisa Shears in the 25, a former winner here, and John Acosta in the 7. Row 7 has the 26 of Jeremy Doobie and the 43 of Mike Becker. Row 8, Dylan Poteet and Justin Acosta. Row 9, Adrian Becker and Colin Cropley. Row 10 has Ryan Cooper and Russ Batson, both Ryan a former winner on this track. Pace car ducks off on the pit road. Remember the start-finish line here at Talladega. Start-finish line would usually be right about here if this was Daytona. But not at Talladega. It's at the end of the pits. So here we go, and boogity, boogity, boogity! Talladega is underway here at the Amp Energy 500. Keith Batson jumps out in front on the brake. Takes them a full lap to get those restrictor plate motors wound up. Ray Castor made it 3 deep for the inside for second position now on Alexandra Jones and Charles Jackson. And Castor wants to lead that first lap. As coming to start-finish line, Ray Castor stays in second as Keith Batson leads the first lap of the race. First lap at 172.980 miles an hour, or 172.023, excuse me. But it's going to be much faster this lap. You can bet on that. Castor dives inside for the lead, and he's got it. He's got the help from Keith Batson's wife, Ann. In that 3 car, she also a former winner here. Won the Aaron's 499 back in season 2 of this series. As Ann Batson now moves into second position, behind her, Lisa Shears in the 25 and Jeremy Doobie in the 26. 19 laps, the order of the day here at Talladega Super Speedway. And that time by 202.968 miles an hour. That time by. Lisa Shears might try to make it 3 wide on Ann and Ray, but Ann Batson now is going to be the one taking the lead now in at number 3 GM Goodrich Chevrolet. Kind of reminds you of the days of Dale Earnhardt leading the races at Talladega Super Speedway, which he has done many, many times. And it will be Ann Batson leading this lap. That time by 204.5 miles an hour, that last time by. Dylan Poteet making a move to the inside for the number 2 position as they go down the backstretch. Taylor Acosta is going to make it 3 wide between her, Ryan Cooper, and Lisa Shears. And it's going to be Taylor Acosta moving into 3rd position with Alex Tanker running in 4th. And here comes Dylan Poteet to the inside. And it's going to be Don Poteet maybe leading this lap? No. Ann Batson will lead the lap. But Don Poteet will move to the inside and take the lead away from Ann Batson. Tanker now moves in the second position in the 23 car. And right behind 75 is Seth Cole and the 24 Trent Dunham. Remember, Trent Dunham won the last outing on the plate track at Daytona in the Pepsi 400. Tanker now moves into the lead now with Cole, Dunham, and Weinstein right behind, and as well as the 29 of Jack Richards. And look at this, 3 wide, about 2 rows deep. As Dylan Poteet and Ann Batson, Ryan Cooper all get hung up on the high side now. As Seth Cole forms a line to the inside now with Zed Weinstein and Jack Richards and Sasha Dawson back there. And now it's Seth Cole, the president of the NSCRA, leading the race here at Talladega. 6 down in the books, 13 to go here at Talladega. And Seth Cole to the lead. In the second comes the 70 car of Zed Weinstein. Sasha Dawson running in third now as they go down the back stretch. And Sasha makes a move to the inside for second on Zed Weinstein. Weinstein trying to get a little help from the 5 of Colin Cropley, but you're on the high side, you're screwed here at Talladega. As Seth Cole will lead another lap. Sasha Dawson to the inside, or tries to make the move to the inside. She does, but Russ Batson already beat her to that idea as they get on the backstretch. And it's Russ Batson going into second in an 88 car, Josh Osborne. In the 30 car, trying to do the little same thing. Osborne now tries the inside. He's going to take second position now from Russ Batson. Seth Cole lead a third consecutive lap, and that almost never happens at Talladega. But Osborne wants the lead, and he's going to get it in turn number 1. And he's going to bring Connor Breton with him in the 18 car. And Kathy Cantara in the 22. Ray Castro in the 94. And Connor Breton makes a move to the inside, and it's Breton, our winner at Dover, and he's going to take the lead. He's going to bring Kathy Cantara and Ray Castro with him, as well as the 4 car of Ryan Acosta. Oh, and who leads this lap? Cantara does. Kathy Cantara leads the lap. And she's going to bring Ray Castro and Ryan Acosta with her. Rachel Williams right there in the 27 car. She's not out of this. She's now getting in this mixed fun as well. So is the 43 of Ryan Cooper, 43 car of Mike Becker. And now it's Acosta to the inside for number 2 position. The number 4 Kodak Film Chevrolet. And Acosta goes up high, and that was a big mistake now as Rachel Williams makes a move to the inside of the 27 car, a winner at Texas. She goes into second, but she wants more. She wants the lead. And she's got the help from the 43 of Mike Becker. Becker in definite need for a win. She's Having a horrible year so far for MMB Motorsports. With the help of Petty Enterprises. And through the help of Jack Richards, Mike Becker takes the lead. And right behind Jack Richards is our championship leader, Zed Weinstein, trying to go for his very first Castrol GTX Cup Series championship. He's got an 18-point advantage right now. All he needs to do, hopefully, is to finish ahead of Justin Acosta in this race, and he may be in good shape. Look at this spectator view, and you get a shot right there of the entire field. Christopher Martin making a move. He's going to shove Jack Richards now to the lead, the Season 3 champ of the Mountain Dew Racing Series. Hoping to get himself a win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series before the season ends. As the number 29 Hardee's Pontiac moves to the point. In fact, a pair of Hardee's cars right there, the 31 Hardee's Chevrolet of Christopher Martin. Goes into second position. Martin, a two-time winner this season. 12 down in the books, 7 to go at Talladega. Plenty of racing left. Don't pencil in your winner yet. Lisa Shears had thoughts of making it 3 wide. In fact, she does. She makes it 3 deep on Chris Martin and Jack Richards. And she's going to bring the line forming with her with Mike Doobie and Sasha Dawson. And now the calm bunch is going to become the wild bunch now. 13 in the books, 6 laps to go here at Talladega. And Lisa Shears now up in the number 1 spot now. Mike Doobie, the Motorcraft Ford, in a second with the Alka-Seltzer 52 of Michael Dawson. Moving into third position, maybe going for second as he's got the help from John Acosta. No! John Acosta's going to make the move to the inside. And look who's right behind John. His brother Justin. He says, I've had enough of... He says, I didn't like Zed Weinstein taking the points away from me. I want to take the lead back. You better remember he's got Dougie Shears also to contend with too in the points chase. Lisa Shears led the lap, but it's John Acosta's going to take the lead now. And he's got the 66 car Dylan Poteet right behind. Dalton Day's in there in the 17 car. Taylor Acosta gets into it in the 21 car. 5 to go, 4.5 now. Dylan Poteet to the lead. The winner of the Daytona 500. Dalton Day's in there in the 17 car. Four laps to go. Dalton Day now makes a move to the inside. Now he's got the help from Russ Batson in the 88. And he's got one of his teammates, Ann Batson, going with him in that 3 car. And it's going to be Dalton Day taking the number 1 spot in the number 17 Western Auto Chevrolet. And it's going to pull Dylan Poteet up high as they go down the turn, down to the tri-oval. 3 laps to go. Clicking off laps at 203 miles per hour. Here at Talladega, the Batson Doobie team making a little shove. Russ Batson and number 88 Quality Care Ford Credit Ford has the help from Ann Batson. That's his brother's wife right behind, and Ryan Acosta right behind the number 4 car. And Ryan's going to break up the draft here, and Ryan Acosta to the inside, and he's going to try to take second away from Ian Batson as they come over 2 laps to go in the race. And here comes Acosta. Acosta to the inside for the lead. And Ryan Acosta now takes the number 1 spot. Adrian Becker in the 20 in a 2 car goes into 2nd position now. And Jeremy Doobie, they make it 3 deep right there on the inside. No, Adrian Becker shuts the door on Jeremy. This time by it'll be the white flag. There'll be 1 lap remaining here at Talladega. Who's it gonna be here in the Amp Energy 500? Here comes Adrian Becker to the inside. It'll be the white flag waving, 1 lap remaining. Let the shuffle begin. Doobie to 2nd in the car 26. Keith Batson right behind him 28. This is it. This is the chips are down here at Talladega. Decision timed on the backstretch. Doobie and Batson, can they make a little form? Can they form a little line? Doobie makes no move. They may wait until they come out turn 4. Adrian Becker trying to become the 10th female to ever win in this Castrol GTX Cup Series. As they come to the start-finish line, Doobie makes no move. Batson does for 2nd. And that's going to open the door for Adrian Becker. And as they come to the start-finish line, Adrian Becker wins the Amp Energy 500. Say hello to your, I think your 10th female to ever win in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. What a run for Adrian Becker as she brings MMB Motorsports their first win of the season. Average speed of the race, 201.930 miles per hour. I was surprised Jeremy and Keith did not make a hookup for the win. I was surprised. Keith Batson finishes 2nd. Jeremy Doobie 3rd. Alex Tanker finishes 4th. 5th goes to Dougie Shears. 6th, Ryan Acosta. 7th, Colin Cropley. 8th, Russ Batson. Zed Weinstein finishes 9th. So he will, looks like he might keep the points. I don't know. We'll see. Dougie Shears finished ahead of him. And Batson finishes in 10th position. Then Christopher Martin 11th. 12th, Trent Dunham. 13th, Alexandra Jones. Dylan Poteet 14th. And then Ryan Cooper 15th. Then Rachel Williams, Ray Casser, Jasmine Acosta, Dalton Day, and Mike Doobie, the top 20. Then all the way down to Connor Breton finishing in 28th. Justin Acosta got a 22nd place, finishes out of the whole deal. John Acosta brings up the rear end, or Justin Acosta, John Acosta, excuse me, and brings up the rear in 36th position. Excuse me. But a huge win for Adrian Becker. Car number 2 gets the win here at Talladega Superspeedway. And with 7 races left, get a load of this in the points chase. 1 point from 1st to 2nd. Zed Weinstein has the lead, but he can hear Super Shears coming. Justin Acosta's 3rd, 86 back in the points. Jeremy Doobie, 99 back in 4th. Then Ray Castor, 5th. Colin Cropley, 6th. Connor Breton, 7th. Sasha Dawson, 8th. Trent Dunham, 9th. And Alexandra Jones, 10th. Keith Batson moved up in the 11th in the points after that great second place run. Then Ryan Cooper, Russ Batson, Jasmine Acosta, Alexander Dawson, Dylan Poteet, Jack Richards, Josh Osborne, Rachel Williams, and Sohar Munhan, the top 20. And all the way down, all the way in the back of the points. Next race on the tour is going to be at Kansas Speedway, the Camping World RV 400.